Many hospitals restricted visitation during the pandemic, but family members could still communicate with their loved ones. Well, the Reagan family says they weren't given an option to talk to their dad, even as he was on his deathbed. They never got to say goodbye, and they think that's partially why they're still struggling to accept he's no longer here.
We gotta get some more flowers.
The closest this brother and sister can get to their dad is his final resting place.
There's no bringing him back.
Derek Reagan died last December at age 51. He was a father, brother, and the motivation behind his son's boxing career. Derek trained his son Duke for many years. When Duke won silver in Tokyo, his dad also got an Olympic medal.
Me and my daddy, we worked for that. So it's like when I got there, I called my mama like, hey, I wish my daddy was here. And then I didn't really get too long with him after that.
This is only the second time Duke has been to his dad's gravesite.
I know that he loved everybody.
Losing him and how he lost him has been too hard. Derek Reagan was convicted on federal drug charges, a U.S. Marshals prisoner at the Butler County Jail. He got sick in November and by all accounts begged for medical attention for more than a week. He was taken to Bethesda Butler Hospital, but his family says no one responsible for his care at the jail or the U.S. Marshals Service told them. As Reagan's oldest daughter, Latricia Scott, made calls for help, someone with the health department told her where her dad was. But she says hospital staff told her they weren't authorized to give updates and were just following orders.
How did the marshals get a say-so over his care before me?
The family stayed in the dark all week until 35 minutes after Reagan died.
It still feels like a dream because it just don't seem like this really happened. You really did not contact us until he passed away.
U.S. Marshals policy requires defense counsel and next of kin to be notified in case of serious illness. U.S. Marshals told us last year it followed its policy. We filed a Freedom of Information Act request a year ago, and the records were just released this month.
The U.S. Marshals Service got a call from the Guard.
I shared the new details with Reagan's family. 44 pages of emails show no evidence U.S. Marshals tried to contact family until 17 minutes before Reagan died. One email sent from a U.S. Marshals employee says the agency received a call at 3:43 a.m. from a Prudential guard at the hospital with Reagan. The doctor said Reagan was on his deathbed. The timeline says Marshals called the jail to request family names and numbers and started making calls. But Reagan died 22 minutes later at 4:05.
But everything's still coming out. Everything's still like a puzzle.
Names and email addresses are redacted in the document. In response to our questions, someone replied, "I'd like to be 100% certain that USMS did try to reach next of kin on November 29th. A U.S. Marshals employee responded, "To the best of my knowledge, no one from USMS attempted to contact any family members until we were notified of the end-of-life declaration by the hospital."
This is crazy. This right here is just, I don't have no words.
There is one email saying someone with the U.S. Marshals Service contacted an attorney when Reagan was taken to the hospital. The attorney's name and contact information are redacted. Reagan's defense attorney told us he was not contacted until after Reagan died. The records also reveal Reagan was being guarded by a private security group out of Michigan. The day before he died, the guards told marshals Reagan was still in ICU, not improving, requiring more care, and being sedated.
And hearing that he was alive them couple days, that like, I know he would have been calling me or her.
The chief deputy of the Butler County Sheriff's Office tells WNWT, "We followed our procedures. Once Mr. Reagan was released to Marshals custody at the hospital, we no longer had responsibility for him and or an obligation for contacting his family." The U.S. Marshals Service has not commented further.
I believe that he fought until he couldn't fight no more.
Reagan's family says now this is their fight.
1 year down.
Now, the FOIA records also show how the U.S. Marshals discussed our attempts to get answers. An email thread alerting several people within the agency about our initial story included a link to our promo and all communication with myself. That email was marked high importance. Jatera McGee, WLWT News 5.